Three news stories as usual, viewers. Firstly, more than 158 trucks have arrived in Tigray. UN humanitarian chief has confirmed that a new convoy of more than 150 trucks of aid has entered Tigray, a very positive development because for the past few weeks we have not seen any trucks of aid entering Tigray. Secondly, we have an update for you from Ethiopia Sudan border. We have been hearing rumors, speculations that Sudanese forces are now trying to save TPLF. They are backed by Egypt and they have opened a major front on Ethiopia-Sudan border. What's the latest on Ethiopia-Sudan border? Is there a major escalation in border areas between Sudan and Ethiopian forces? We have some of that for you. And lastly, viewers, Ethiopian government authorities, Ethiopian Communication Ministry, just a few minutes ago issued a statement. Ethiopian government has been accusing Western countries in the past of interfering in Ethiopian internal matters, of backing TPLF, and Ethiopian government has been accusing Western media of being biased, of being in support of TPLF. But interestingly, today, Ethiopian Communication Ministry said foreign intervention is decreasing. International media's coverage, biased coverage, is on the decline as well. We'll have a look at the statement of Ethiopian government communication ministry. Firstly, viewers, some aid has arrived in Tigray. More than 158 trucks have entered Tigray. A confirmation from UN human rights chief that this new convoy has entered Tigray. So while Tigray Defense Force is withdrawing from some places, aid is starting to arrive in Tigray. There is no major presence of Tigray Defense Force in Afar region. TDF has withdrawn after suffering losses from several towns in Afar region. So aid is now freely moving through Afar towards Mekelle, and around 157 trucks carrying aid have entered Tigray. A very positive development, but delivery of aid to Tigray must not be linked to battlefield gains or losses. People of Tigray, people of Amhara, people of Afar, they are in need of aid. Aid agencies, Ethiopian government, Tigray government must work beyond what's happening on the battlefield. Aid must be provided to all the people, wherever they are, whether in Amhara, Afar, or Tigray. But aid was blocked. No doubt about it. Ethiopian government has been blocking delivery of aid to Tigray. Now with battlefield gains, Ethiopian government is relaxing some hindrances and aid is starting to arrive in Tigray. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopia-Sudan border, what's happening there? Because we have been hearing speculations, rumors that Sudanese forces have opened a major front. They are backed by Egyptians and they want to save TPLF, which is on the back foot now. Firstly, yesterday fighting did happen there. We saw some videos of rocket firing on Sudan-Ethiopia border. Sudanese forces fired some rockets as well. This new round of fighting was very expected because Sudanese side suffered some losses a few days ago, I think 3 days ago. And more than 24 Sudanese soldiers were killed. Among the killed was one top Sudanese military officer as well, a major, I think. So their response, the retaliation was expected. But can we say that it is a major escalation to save TPLF? I don't see any major escalation. I don't see any attempt by Sudan or Egypt to save TPLF. Yes, there is border fighting. Since the start of this year, we have seen border fighting. It's not something new. Uh, Clashes have slightly intensified, but we cannot say that Sudanese forces have launched a large-scale invasion of Ethiopia. No, it's not a large-scale invasion. Fighting was being reported yesterday. Today we tried to get some updates. We could not get any updates from the border areas today so far. Yesterday fighting did happen, but so far it would be very uh, irresponsible to say that Sudan and Egypt have opened a new offensive, a new front to save TPLF. That is not what is happening on the ground, just border clashes. But we're watching what's happening on the border. We'll try to update you if there is some major escalation in border areas. Lastly, viewers, Ethiopian government has been accusing the West, the US, of interfering in Ethiopian internal matters. It has been accusing the US of backing TPLF. It has been accusing Western media of being biased against Ethiopian government in covering the ongoing Ethiopian conflict. But now Ethiopian government is changing its position a little. Today, Lagasse Tolo, Ethiopian communication minister, claimed that Western intervention is decreasing and Western media's biased reporting against Ethiopia is decreasing too. Did the US or the West back TPLF? Diplomatically, we can say that the US and the West, they were backing TPLF position in the earlier phase of this conflict, but militarily, we have not seen any credible evidence so far that the West or the US was backing Tigray People Liberation Front. They were fighting on their own. Yes, they were gaining media coverage more than Ethiopian government at the start of this conflict because Tigray was under a blockade, human rights abuses were committed in Tigray. So during early phases of this war, Tigray got more international media coverage. But gradually, when TDF entered Amhara Afar regions, then international media covered what happened in Amhara and Afar too. Now, when Ethiopian government forces are making gains, certainly Ethiopian government is seeing less intervention, less biased coverage by Western media and Western countries. Thanks for watching.